So what do you say to that backyard group of friends that are talking about something that needs to exist right now? Like, what do you say to the guy who's been driving to his job that, you know, has this inner pull and he can't describe and he knows it's crazy? And what do you say to those people?
Yeah. So, I mean, in the fewest words possible, I definitely tell people, you know, go for it.
Yeah.
You know, I really do believe that. That doesn't mean that everybody can do it. But I am not wise enough to tell somebody you are smart enough or not smart enough, or capable of or not capable enough. Like I'm not going to claim to know that, but I am going to claim to know that, I don't believe there are many things in life that are not irreversible. Like, so making mistakes is okay, even when you're 35 or 40. And to be afraid of failure, can keep you from experiencing some of life's greatest joys. I think parenting is kind of a classic example of this. I mean, like, you know, Mark, I mean, you fail every day parenting your kids, and yet they are, you know, one of the greatest sources of joy in your life and mine. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I'd tell anybody who feels like, man, I got an idea, or man, I got this internal thing just pushing me. I'd say, go for it, man. Like, you know, it sounds so cliche to say you only live once, but you only live once. And to be scared that, you know, you might lose some money. You know, I say this, and I say this to my wife all the time. I say, what's the worst that could happen?
Right.
Does that fill her with a lot of fear?
It used to. She's starting to trust me after 5 years of marriage. You know, but I'm like, you know, because to me, the worst thing that could happen, like, I mean, truthfully, is somebody dies, right? Like, I lose a child, I lose my life, I lose my wife. Like, that is not reversible.
Yeah.
Running out of money, I'm going to tell you guys, I've done it. It's not that bad.
I've done it too.
It's not that bad. And it seems like the worst possible thing is you run out of money, or you look silly, or somebody laughs at you. And that's not true. And so I think that's really what I would tell somebody is what you're afraid of doing whatever it is you're scared to do. You're scared for, in a lot of ways, irrational reasons, that the most important thing is life. And okay, yeah, if there's a chance you're going to die, like doing what it is you think you want to go do, then maybe don't do that. But if the chance is, the worst case scenario is you run out of money, man, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of money out there. I also tell people, you know, check your gut. Like, if you are wanting to do what it is you're talking about doing, simply because you read, I love Tim Ferriss. I love Tim Ferriss. I think he's a great speaker and an incredible thinker. But, like, you know, I think a lot of people read, you know, like 4 Hour Work Week, and they're like, oh, I want to work 4 hours and make $1 million. You know, like, you know, check your gut on why you want to do the things you want to do. And I'll tell this to an accountant. I tell this to kids in college. I'm like, okay, you want to study accounting? Great. Why? Because you love numbers, or because you think that's the most secure job? It doesn't matter if you're talking entrepreneurship or finance. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, have the wherewithal to examine why you are doing things. I feel like I'm talking like Simon Sinek right now.
Yeah.
You know, start with why. And, you know, because that's what's going to motivate you. If you're motivated by money, like, or travel, or, I promise you, go find somebody who's got more money than you and ask them how that's working out.
Yeah.
They will tell you honestly, yeah, you know what, John, after my fourth car, like, I kind of got bored, you know? And so you really got to believe in something.
Yeah.
And that's just check your gut, know why you're doing things, and then don't be afraid, because the worst that can happen is you die.